Listening to the Law Enforcement Pirate Radio Network. Radio Free Larry presiding.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Radio Free Larry.
All right, here we go again. Buckle up. Rough roads ahead. So there's a multitude of people that it could be, but from my perspective and where I can investigate, I can't tell you much more than I tell you. Understand? Although I do have some stuff that I haven't said. I do know right before that happened, the one of the maintenance guys, and I'll just hear me out so I can explain that whole thing. One of the maintenance guys with the beard that I used to speak to, he kind of walked out, looked at me with an attitude, and actually did it afterwards also. However, that could mean that he's being operated by the same people. I got to get to the, what do they call that? The dump. And get rid of an old battery charger pack that I've had. It just doesn't charge up anymore. Trying to figure out what to do to keep all this stuff from sliding. I have to put like a rubber pad in the bottom of my my reach desk. My map is showing the reverse of what's going on. That's real nice GPS. I could do stuff to your mind also, in conjunction with everything else. All right, we got something like a funeral. Like a lot of funerals with police escort lately. That'll be a while here. Oh, it's not too long. Gotta be cold in that motorcycle. He moved. That's interesting. It definitely turned into Gestapo here, but again, it's a lot of private sector people that are actually running it, and then they buy off people in the police departments and federal agencies and things such as that, state agencies. Narcotics distributors are part of the Gestapo. Don't see yourselves like the freedom people. That's who do you think's funding most of it? So what's going on is the FBI is being attacked right now because they're starting to investigate for real, possibly. I don't know for sure. The whole thing could be just, you know, spycraft theater. But that might be what's happening. So it is what it is. They've been cursing me all week, but at a certain point, you know, God waits for them to reduce it. based upon me not moving certain things or saying certain things, and they don't change. So their entire representation is false. Again, they represent it to the world, to God, to everybody. Let me recenter this. There we go. GPS is still a little primitive. Like, the spycraft stuff doesn't have the same effect if they're not operating you, and of course, if they haven't operated you for 30 years or something like that. But there is residual. So that's why there's a lot of psychological issue in the world, because it's a bunch of spycraft criminals operating whoever they don't like, and they're protected by law enforcement and the such. Check on the ambulance running up Hefner. Could have been a setup so that an ambulance would pass by me. If you don't care to do it, Oklahoma City PD, that's fine. But you're a criminal if you don't, because this is what's going on. Now, if you're in law enforcement and you're laughing about people being psychologically tortured and destroyed by criminals, then you're a criminal. Fantasize that they're the big law, the real law. Meanwhile, every sex trafficker and narcotics distributor with enough money pays them off. But that's the real law and the way we control everything. Their buddy Musk is out there now. They all got all happy. Oh, Musk took over Twitter and he's moving like Trump. You can see how far that got him, right? The same distance. What's happening is Twitter is moving back towards where Trump's Truth Social is. It just takes time to crash the whole thing. All they have to do is launch something new. If somebody has a project out there and they launch it, then Twitter's over. That's all people don't want to go see Tumblr. It isn't like Elon's attraction or anything why people are there. I mean, yeah, some of the conservatives on Truth Social and stuff like that. But the whole other side of the world, which isn't every conservative to begin with. And it's definitely, the majority of liberals won't stay if something pops up. Whatever Jack was building is like what, a few years down the road or something, a couple years down the road. It's late. People don't want to be on Twitter, man. They don't want to be part of that shit. It's not freedom of speech. It's a scam. It's the same thing the Republicans pulled under Trump. We're protecting, we're freedom, we're law and order. It's bullshit. It's like a mafioso. It's like some mafioso took over the nation and he's running his sanitation business. Bullshit, when it's racketeering and strong arming and extortion. That's why Bannon thinks he's the greatest president, because Bannon's a crook. All freaking mafioso crooks, or they have mafiosos that they associate with. Now, I believe that the information has trickled back to the House Republicans that the FBI is investigating the actual Republican deep state. And that's what all this pushback is. Trump, I mean, sure, they want Trump to get away with all of it, because then people give them more money that's corrupt. Like, Bankman-Fried. Now, Bankman-Fried gave a lot of people money. They're going to have to sort that out. I would, if anybody wants to give it back, I wouldn't give it back to anybody but a, victim fund. So they have to work that out. You might want to actually start working on that now. If people are wondering if they want to give donations by Bankman Fried back. They should have an account, a victim fund that they can send it to. 100%. Thanks. So I called the guy at the dump the other day. He was pretty good. Great explanation of how to do it. And, I mean, not in depth, but like you're supposed to have some sort of bill that I don't have. You know, maybe like a water bill, but I paid a water to my apartment complex. So, but he said, bring your license. I said, fine. And he actually checked. He goes, is that your residence? I said, yeah. I said, okay. He said, just bring your license. He says, is that your residence on your? Because he probably would have told me to bring something else if that didn't work. But again, he was working through the issue. So that place I was living, that was a Wood Spring Suites, is an extended stay America now. Wondering what that means. But I mean, it's happening kind of nationwide, I think. Right. Their brand is dying out. They kind of changed the emblem, I think, a little bit. It looks kind of like a Secret Service badge or something. Speed trap, is it still here? I don't know. I don't answer those questions. I think it's a violation of law to answer them. So I bought a bunch of new food yesterday. I don't know, again, the tainted thing. I'm sure they've done it over the years. Whether they're doing it right now, I can't tell you. But I bought a bunch. That would be like a spycraft if you're trying to analyze what might motivate them to attack me today, like that. They thought, okay, bought the food. Now start working them over. The tainted food. Or they want me to believe that. So again, that's the other side of it. Now we're doing it because there's something in your food. Again, they have projection ability. They can project things. There's a lot of like prep work online going on too. More, seek help, mental. From Drudge. I know what that is, whether it's happenstance or not. Something, some headline, but it had the word more, mentally ill, seek help, or some shit. So, it could be weird, it could be strange, just happening, but at that point, if it was intentional, Drudge put himself into the whole network. And which exit is this? I don't get this. Am I going to go too far here? No, I guess not. Oh, wait. Wait, what exit is that? I may have missed my exit. I don't know. No, it doesn't make sense. Around here somewhere, I'm sure. It's on the other side of this bridge. Okay, there it is. Looking pretty good here. I guess that's it there. Again, I'm looking at a reverse view on my GPS. I guess I have to pay for a GPS if I wanted to, navigation program if I wanted to go right. All right, so that's employees only. Oh, that's not it. That's Dell. Doesn't doesn't bid well for Dell. It looked like a dump. Where's it at? I have no idea. I've been down this way before. I went to, I guess, UPS or something. Wait, cursing me real hard. So where's the entrance, though? Okay, I'm supposedly somewhere. Is it over there? Maybe it's over there. This part's not as clear. I just clicked on the directions and let me see. Also hazardous. I gotta go find where it is around here. I think that's it over there. I guess this is like the city. Must be the city. What do they call it? City dump, huh? I mean, I don't know. There's like a lot of city vehicles. There's other stuff around here, like city municipal authority or something. Oklahoma City Memorial Maintenance. All right, let me turn around in here. I don't think I want to go any further. All right. Well, the left turn signal thing might be related to the other day or not, or just, oh, you said it, therefore we did it because you said it. Yeah, it's just all this psychological shit. They're nuts. And they could just be pranksters, but I know who put them into play, right? Criminal organizations. Street name. That's a street name. All right, let me look around down here. What is this over here? Field services. I'm gonna have to go back to their thingy if I don't find them. Inspection services. Radio shop. I guess it's down that way. Oh, household hazardous waste is over this way. But where? But where? Over there? Wait a minute. It shows a right turn. Exit only. Oh, okay. It's over here. Wait, the gates are locked. Entrance on Portland Avenue. Maybe that's it. Shows a right, like go right, but nothing there. All right. Well, I'm going to return all my inverters. They put more static in my audio than anyone I've ever owned, but yet they're supposedly the best ones. Oh, here it is. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, Mo. Where do I go? Waste unloading. Drive through. Wait, drive through? Put it over here. Real quick. All right, let me get myself ready, get my thing. Stay peaceful. Praise God and all that you do. Praise God.